Welcome to another episode of The Raw Truth. As always, I'm your host, BX Bad Boy, and today we're going to talk about Joe Rogan, Donald Trump, and Nicki Minaj, because this is bullshit. Stay tuned. Now, I'd like to start off with, we had a great loss, Norm Macdonald, and he's going to be seriously missed. He was one funny dude, and I feel sorry for his family for the loss, as well as the loss for us, because his comedy and humor is gone now. Well, any future comedy is gone now. His past comedy still exists. Now on to the topics. Joe Rogan. Fuck him. Like seriously, fuck Joe Rogan. He's a moron. He took more medicine than any human being should, including some stupid ass deworming for animals. And he's going to attribute any healing to that. Dude, you took so much fucking medicine, it's not even funny. You got all that medicine that you need to say helped or cured or prevented you from dying, not the deworming. It literally only deworms. You didn't have COVID worms, so that's just stupid. I used to be a fan of his, and watching his ignorance and hearing his ignorance makes me wonder, what the hell did I even see in him? But I'm not going to discredit his record for all the good things he's done, and humor and performance. But his take on the world, his take on COVID, his take on all this shit, how do I say this, is flawed like a motherfucker. It's got more flaws in it than I can't even compare it to anything. He lives in a very ignorant world, and I feel sorry for him. He would have been not needing any of that medicine if he took the fucking vaccine. But what do I know? Now onto Donald Dump. Now I'm going to save Nicki for last. Donald Dump is trying to take other people's sorrow and take it as his own for 9/11, claiming he was down there, claiming he lost hundreds of, first he said thousands of friends, then it became hundreds of friends, I think it was, or many friends. You can't keep changing the number. You keep changing the number means you're full of shit. One, do you really believe a so-called billionaire went down to the towers and helped people? Okay. He had a button in the White House for them to bring him a Diet Coke. Instead of getting off his fat, lazy ass and go get it himself, he just pressed a button and a Diet Coke showed up. But he went down to the Twin Towers and helped as they crumbled. Right. He was down there hanging out with the first responders, as he put it. I don't remember people hanging out at a disaster zone. But again, what do I know? The two of them are frauds. They're posers, especially Donald Trump. He wants credit for other people's work. He wants people to believe he's some kind of big baller and some frickin' genius. Dude, your company is under investigation and indictment. How smart are you? Don't think very smart. And all about hiring smart people. Obviously not. They got caught. Doesn't matter if it's for tax evasion. It doesn't matter if it is for a major crime. They're still criminals. If I did tax evasion, I'd go to jail. I would be a criminal. You and your people are no different. Just because you think you come from money and you think you're one of the rich elites, that makes you somehow immune to the law? Like when you were president, oh, president rights, president rights, president rights, president rights. I am the leader and I am king of all. No. You still have to go through Congress because you're an idiot. You think you could just make any decision you want, no consequence. Sorry, homegirl. That's not how it works. That just shows how stupid you are. Now, enough on Donald Dump, the fucking poser, a 9/11 poser. Now, I'm from New York. I was in New York. I saw the towers go down. I saw them from my bedroom window. I saw them on TV. You piece of shit need to go fuck yourself for trying to steal. I don't even know what it is, because it's not clout or respect, but like sympathy for people you didn't even know or care about. I'm appalled, if you can't tell. Now on to Nicki Minaj. Alright, listen. We'll just start off with this. She doesn't know shit about shit. Okay? She's just another poser like all the rest. Because if she wasn't, she would know and have researched that Africa and all these other countries aren't taking the same vaccine as us. Our vaccine here in America is different than theirs. They're actually taking the China vaccine, which is completely different than the one that's here. So taking our vaccine didn't do anything to him because he didn't take it. That's number one. Number two, no, dumbass, your balls don't swell unless you got the shot in your balls. People got to stop taking convenient situations and comparing them as in they are related just because they happened. It is like the dumbest thing you can do is take a coincidence and use it as a fact. So what, his balls are swollen, and so what, he was supposedly impotent. There could be 1,000,001 reasons for that to have happened, not related to a vaccine. And tests, time and time again, proved otherwise. And just for the record, I got Moderna, and one of my brothers has Pfizer. Guess what? Neither one of us are impotent. Neither one of us have ED. Neither one of our balls came to us well. That's a dumb reason not to get a vaccine. That's number one. Number two, Nikki, do you got balls? Do you have a dick? Because if you do, then you have something to be concerned with, even if the theory was correct that the vaccine swelled his balls, which is not for a fact and not the facts. But you don't got balls, do you? I hope not, because then you'd be Nicholas Minaj, not Nikki, because you're a female. So if it made men swell and become impotent, you're not either one of those, so, or you don't have either one of those, so they shouldn't be a concern of yours. And when it comes to you doing your own research, the vaccine didn't come out yesterday. It's been out at least 6 months. And only 0.01% of people have gotten sick with the vaccine, but they survive without permanent hospitalization. I think like next to minimum of people have died from this virus with the vaccine. Nothing's 100%. And guess what, sweetheart? You've got vaccines in you, just like every other fucking American. Okay? Because you couldn't have gone to school without the vaccines that they have on the list. So, and they were all mandated, by the way. So, if we can mandate those vaccines, this vaccine can be mandated as well. It's been FDA approved, which means it's no better or worse than those other vaccines. So, grow a pair of fucking balls and stop the bullshit. And for those of you that are like Joe Rogan, guess what? You're telling me you don't trust the science in the vaccine. You don't trust medicine. What the hell are you taking? You can't get any of that medication without a prescription. So the fact that you went to a doctor and were prescribed this medicine, and most of it's not proven in clinical trial to have any effect on COVID, but you're taking it. The vaccine has clinical trials proving its effect on COVID. How stupid are you? I don't know if Joe Rogan got hit in the head or dropped too many times as a child, but he's stupid. And Nikki, I don't give two shits about your bullshit. I'm doing my own research. How long are you going to do this research for? You've had at least 6 months to do the research into the vaccines. What you been doing, millionaire? It's not like you got a fucking job. You got millions of dollars. You can sit on your fat ass and do abso-fucking-lutely nothing. So, you can get every ounce of information on all the vaccines. You just type into Google. But you got people that do that kind of stuff for you. So, what's taking so long? You're the one that missed the Met Gala. You're the one that everybody's looking down on because of your dumb excuses. Swollen balls and impotence is a dumb excuse. Sorry. Especially when you, Dr. Mickey Snicky Minaj, aren't a doctor to contribute his impotency, if it even exists, and his swollen balls, if they even exist, to the vaccine or virus. So why even bring that up, doctor? I just don't get you fucking people. I had issues and reservations of the vaccine my damn self. But I got myself and my son vaccinated. We are protected to whatever degree the vaccine is of protection against this virus. Even if I get sick, so be it. I believe and know scientifically I should survive with minor issues. Unlike without the vaccine, severe issues. Why don't you people get it? You are taking a giant risk to leave the COVID virus out there running rampant, causing mutation after mutation after mutation. You're endangering your fellow men and women and children, your own children, your own mother, your own sister, your own brother, your own grandparents. What more do you need? And then you're going to get mad that Biden puts in a mandate because you won't get the vaccine. What do you expect him to do? Say, go ahead, stay out there with the virus, help it be mutated. Fuck it, I don't care. We'll pull out the mutation gun. 99% of people inside the hospitals with COVID, guess what? They're unvaccinated. 0.01% are vaccinated. That's a giant fucking number difference. But go ahead. Keep being Joe Rogan. Keep being Nicki Minaj. Keep being Donald Dump, who doesn't give two shits about us. He only cares about power and looking powerful. Ever listen to any of his speeches and descriptions and stuff? Powerful, big, large, awesome. This is how he describes everything. Why is that? Because he's about power, and he knows using those words make the thing sound awesome, because he used the word awesome. Makes the thing sound powerful, because he said powerful. He's not a man of the people. He's not a man at all. A man has honor. A man has respect. A man has self-respect. He has none of those three things. But keep believing that he cares about you. Gmail. When he turned around and said, I lost all these people at 9/11, and I was hanging out with the firemen during a search and rescue, and that's how he talks about us. I don't know about you, but every dollar this man has taken in, he is used. I don't remember seeing him, not even during the entire presidency he had, that he did not deserve, use any money for us. Matter of fact, he gave tax cuts to the rich, and he said, fuck the poor. And we all suffered. Now, I'm not going to say Biden is the best. He's so awesome. No. But at least he's a president. And all that that entails. Trump is a power-hungry bully who used his power to bully others. If you were against him, he went after you with both barrels. That's not a president. He put doubt on every industry or every branch of government that exists. So now there's millions of Americans that are like, even the president says they can't be trusted. He's in. He knows. He's there 24/7. He knows. He got the secrets. He knows how fucked up they are. And now people don't trust any of the branches of government. We have enough problem trusting them because of minor shit that takes place and some major. I've never met a human being that did not abuse their power to some degree. Power comes great responsibility, like I said, and some people know how to use it. Well, on that note, I'm going to say good night, because it's now 6:30 in the morning. I ain't slept yet. That's why my eyes keep being blinky, and I sound a little slurred. I haven't slept yet. But I've been vexing over those three people, because they're what's wrong with this world. They're not the problem. They're not the cause. Well, Trump is the cause of some of the problems, but they're not helping. They have such a powerful platform. They could get the word out properly, but they rather live in a conspiracy world because it suits them. And it's sad. I feel sorry for this world if this is how it's going to continue. But on that note, I will say good morning and good night. Please like and or subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.